everybody? Welcome to another episode of Where Did All My Friends Go? A podcast about life in the music industry. I'm your host, Patrick Tarnowski. With me is my co-host, Super Gibby. And today, we're super stoked. We're going to welcome Maggie, Alex, Jeremy from Glimmers on the show. Friends, welcome.
Yay!
What's good?
Howdy.
Hello. Yeah, we're saying a little bit before this started, but Maggie was like our third guest, was it? Man.
Yeah.
Back in 21.
Literally, I just remember still we were in quarantine, kind of the later stages of COVID, and I was lucky enough to be asked to do a ton of podcasts and get to talk to a lot of people during that time, and loved talking to y'all. So it's awesome to be back.
Yeah, this is you are one of 3 guests now that came back for a second time.
Woo!
That's so awesome.
And we also had another milestone. We had Glimmers be our first ever 2-time cover artist for the playlist, which is awesome.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah, we appreciate you. It always, I don't know about the guys, but I kind of nerd out whenever, opportunities like that are thrown our way when we're the cover of something. So
yeah,
absolutely. Really cool. It's the coolest thing ever.
It's awesome. I'm super stoked. And when you had released that song, I was like, oh shit, this is it. Let's do it. This is the first 2-time. Let's go.
I love it. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we also for the playlist also just had a really big milestone, which is really awesome because since you were the first 2-time cover artist, we just broke 3,000 different bands that have been on the playlist.
That's huge.
Whoa.
Not repeating, just 3,000 different bands across the world.
That's huge, yeah.
That's wild. That there's that many bands and growing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
craziest
thing.
part. The craziest part is that Pat listens to every single one of them.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It takes a
we need more people like you. What y'all do and the commitment to raise fellow up and coming bands up is so important. And I feel like PR has changed so much, the way that bands share their music and the way that we kind of control the narrative has just totally changed. So it's really cool to see people like you doing the thing and helping us out.
Oh, it's our pleasure. It's been a fun ride. Oh, yeah. So with that, what we're talking about, cover artists and your new single, let's talk about it. You just released Back to Hell on March 7th. How's the response been for it?
It feels really good. And I'll let the guys kind of take it, but it's a song like most songs that we've put out where we've held on to it for a really long time. Mm-hmm. And so it feels good to have it into the world and also continuing to hear from listeners that it's their new favorite song of ours and it helped get them through a friend breakup or a romantic breakup or kind of the feeling of having it be a part of someone's everyday life is really, really cool.
Hell yeah. It's a great jam. I love it. All right, let's hear what you guys got to say.
Well, I mean, she nailed it. I mean, we had that song for over a year. Know, and it's really cool to see it finally out after having it for so long because as the artist, we will work on the song a year, 2 years before, and so we're already on the next thing mentally.
Right.
When this song's releasing, we have already heard it a ton. We've done everything with it. So it's really cool to see the response because, is as the artist, you're constantly thinking of the next new thing and you will be thinking of whatever that new thing is. And so whenever we release it and whatnot, it's also fun for me. I'm speaking for myself here because I get to just relive that whole time of that song all over again. And it is a really cool experience, but the response has been really, really great. And it's been just a breath of fresh air for sure. So
Yeah.
it's been cool.
Yeah, and I
So-
was also curious what the response was going to be, with being in the same, I guess kind of Glimmers vein, but also being somewhat stylistically different, like, being like, swing and all. I was curious what the response was going to be, and yeah, it's been awesome. So
you guys actually fooled me for just a second with your little April Fool's Day.
Back the heck.
I read that and I was like, oh, come on now. And I was like, oh yeah, it's April Fool's Day.
Literally, like I cannot take credit for that idea completely, because the Masquerade, our home venue here in Atlanta, there's 4 stages now, and they're themed Heaven, Hell, Purgatory, and the Altar is their newest room. And so I saw before I posted ours, they had an April Fool's joke that they were changing their room Hell to Heck.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I cannot take full credit, but I was like, you know what? Look, that's perfect.
I can play off of that.
Yeah, that makes April Fool's Day really easy for us. But it got so much traction, and there were friends of ours that were like, whoa, like, are people actually upset about this?
And on top of it, there were people that were like, you know what? Good for you. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
There were people that were like, yep, that's what you should do.
People are wild, man.
So awesome.
People are just friggin' wild.
I mean, if people are like, you know what? Yes, back to heck. That's the move.
That's the move.
Like, how can you argue against it? It's funny.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly, they're probably right. So
Well,
yeah.
someone commented and was like, so that's it. I wish you weck and have a safe trip back to heck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe
it would have been perfect. And obviously, it fits really well.
I know, but missed opportunity. We'll have
Next
to
time.
add heck unironically into something in the near future.
Just re-record the vocals on it for next year April Fools.
Yeah.
we could do that in 5 minutes, Maggie.
I'm
April
down.
Fool's version.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Gibby had sent me a message, was like, yo, we should do one too. And I'm like, I don't have time. I don't have time to make this art. But it was like, but he thought his idea was doing like the like signed pop punk. Like, don't support local music.
All right.
Only the big ones. Only the big guys. Yeah.
Only the big guys.
We only support Metallica and Metallica adjacent. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm.
That's funny.
You know what, bud? I'm in.
Yeah, you got my vote too. So
I love Metallica.
And you only talk about how Saint Anger is the best.
No, we won't. We will not do that ever.
That snare drum's the best snare drum in the world.
Oh, just like the thought, just quick random, just the thought process of like, yo, this is good. Like, this is real good.
Somebody heard that and was like, that's it, right? And then everybody else was like, yes.
Yeah, and like also keep in mind, somebody fucking produced that,
The snare drum on that, it sounds like there is loose change in this. I sent Jeremy a video of somebody talking about it, and he put a cymbal under the snare head.
Yeah.
Put the head on and then hit it. And it was like the sound to
it did. It sounded exactly like it. So
awesome.
That's wild. I don't know how you naturally can get that sound.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
rough.
that's a lot.
Godsmack doesn't even have that.
But maybe they should. Maybe
They
it should be
should.
bigger.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
Oh,
All right, to steer us back into this direction here.
this is your fault.
This is you brought it up. You mentioned that that the Masquerade had a bunch of different stages and stuff, and you guys just headlined the Afterlife at the Altar show at the Masquerade. How was the show? Did everyone dress up like in the best like eternity outfit, or what was going on with that?
So we kind of had the idea because we, when we play hometown headliners, we always kind of want it to be special and have, some sort of event around it. Like even before Glimmers was a band and the guys were playing with me, but as a solo artist, like my 21st birthday was a show at the Masquerade. Like we always, have tied something kind of memorable or special around the gig. And so for us, we're like, it would be cool if we had some sort of theme that if people want to participate, then they can. It'll make it kind of a special theme of its own. And so the idea with that was, have everyone dress in like whatever their afterlife outfit would be. And we have some really awesome friends that traveled from Alabama to see us. Shout out to James.
We love you, James.
We love James. He literally travels to like almost every show that we play in Atlanta or, just Southeast region.
He's been to a Nashville show too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like he's always been super supportive of us. And so he and like a bunch of other listeners like wore such awesome outfits. So yeah, it was really, really great. We got to play new music. We got to got to play some oldies that aren't usually in the 30-minute set anymore, which is really sick. But yeah, it felt good. I always enjoy having a longer set. Because we get to pace out like the ballads that are my favorite and then like the bangers too.
Right. Were there any memorable like outfits that stood out to you?
There was one girl who I don't know if the guys met her, but she came to our show when we opened for Set It Off a month ago.
Okay.
And she was in the front row. I don't know if y'all saw her, but she was wearing like the coolest like pink tutu fairy dress situation. And she had like butterfly clips. Like she looked so good. And she talked to me after the show and she was like, I saw you had Set It Off and you were hyping up this show so much and I saw that it had a theme and she looked incredible. It was just so funny because I was thinking to myself, man, as an afterlife outfit, I would probably want to wear my pajamas. So she
yeah, for real.
she went the extra mile.
I'm gonna bounce off what you said. So my favorite outfit of the night was my niece. Her name is Zelda. She was up there. And she is obsessed with Maggie, like obsessed with Maggie. She's actually the little girl Maggie figure in the Back to Hell music video.
Okay.
So those glasses she wore in that music video are not real glasses, and she wears them now all the time just so she can look like Maggie. So she arrived at the show kind of dressed like Maggie. It was awesome. She wanted to be her. So in the afterlife, she wants to just be Maggie.
Aww.
Adorable.
Pretty awesome.
That's awesome. That is absolutely adorable.
Yeah, super cute. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I have had people dress up as me for Halloween, but not for an afterlife.
Right.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe I will.
We'll have to grow.
I could do it. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses. I could do it. I think I could do you really easy.
I think you could too. You're gonna have to get rid of some of that luscious hair though. It's okay. It's okay. You got time to lose it. It's okay. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I hope you don't. This sucks. You have to maintain it, shave it. Ugh.
I could do it.
I'm sure you could pull it off, but like what I'm saying is like, you gotta shave it all the time. That's a lot. It's just maintenance.
That doesn't sound good. I don't like that. I don't like shaving this and I'm not a huge
like
fan.
That's like I'm in the shower like every other day, friggin' otherwise it gets puffy, like puffs out a bit and then it's uncomfortable on your pillow.
Oh, do you have like
I'm sorry.
You got like a crazy knife that you use it? You're like, this is a knife. And you use
this is a knife.
You got some Crocodile Dundee ass looking knife that you use. What you use?
Just a razor, Dollar Shave Club.
You know what? I'm just putting this out there. I know we're getting off topic again, but he needs a specialty knife for this.
Okay, Gibby.
I think
Need
maybe
a knife.
Gibby, you should help him out.
Well, the thing, Gibby lives in Texas. If anyone can get me a fucking knife,
That's
that guy.
absolutely, dude.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you could get some crazy one at any of the gas stations there.
I mean,
I'll get a
it's
Bucky's
it's
branded
like getting
knife.
beer in Wisconsin
Yes!
anywhere.
Yeah, a knife with the damn Bucky's beaver on the handle.
Yeah,
That one's going
would
to
be
cut
beautiful.
straight through some hair. That's what you need.
just I'm in the shower because I like to do in the shower, because it's
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
warm.
Did the
I've
knife,
gotten good. I don't need a mirror.
hey, that's skill. What
That
if
is skill.
the knife was like Bucky's singular beaver tooth?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, it's just the knife is the tooth.
Or even better, instead of like a shark tooth necklace, you get a beaver tooth Bucky's necklace.
Oh yeah.
Goes hard.
I'm just
That's-
saying, guys,
That's heavy.
it could be like we could get 5 of them made. All of us could wear it. It could be like our friendship necklace.
Friendship
I love it.
necklace.
I'm in.
Of damn
I am
beaver.
in.
So who is punching out this beaver and taking their teeth?
I'm
That's-
just saying,
Jeremy.
That's intense.
if you
I'll
do it when
wrestle
they're
a beaver.
young, they grow back.
Sometimes there's a Bucky over at the Bucky's. I'll just fight him
Yeah, there you go.
and take his teeth.
Just take his
Oh my
cloth
god,
teeth.
dude! Then it would be almost like Flavor Flav's clock, but the size. Of
Yeah.
the tooth.
You would have to travel to multiple Bucky's
Oh yeah.
because they'll remember you if you try to go to the one more than once.
Yeah, the Buckies start to follow you around too. It's pretty scary.
This is this was a wild off topic, and I'm here for it, and I support that we should get friendship necklaces though.
I completely agree. Yeah, and they should be beat.
But as we were saying, talking about a little earlier, so like Maggie was on the show before, it was in September of 2021, or I wrote that part down.
Mhm.
So since 2021, 3 years now or almost, what have been some of your favorite Glimmers moments since we last sat down and talked?
Boys, go.
I thought you were gonna be like boys.
Yeah,
Boys.
I thought it was just like
Yeah.
boys.
The boys.
Because-
That's it.
I was
the
about to be
answer.
like, both. Any way you take it, hell yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
In this band, I feel like I am one of the boys. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
you gotta be to survive.
Totally.
man, for me, like a milestone, I guess, was, like during the pandemic, it was like, dude, what the heck is gonna happen?
Yeah.
Our show's coming back. We started this band during the pandemic, so it was just like there's so much uncertainty. Like us getting the tour was a big one, like finally getting on the road. I think it was March of 22, right? Yeah, so like it was huge. And we did a run before that, but like that was like a milestone for me with the band because like it was our longest one. It was like 2 weeks, and
Sure.
getting to play So What music festival, like how that whole thing like went down, like that was a huge cool like thing for me. Like that was the first time I'd like ever personally played a festival, and
Yeah, that's cool.
just a really cool experience. And we were in Texas, we were in your neck of the woods, and a lot of firsts for us. And so like that was a huge milestone, was getting to play that festival for me.
Yeah. I would say making it out to the West Coast.
Mhm.
That was the first time, touring out that way. Had a lot of California shows, a bus tragedy, but we survived.
Yeah.
It was a lot of hardship on that tour, but we proved
If you
proved
got
to
through
make
that
it.
one, get through them all.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just more so along the lines of like anything that anybody, even if they realize it, like is a first for Glimmers, that's a new milestone for me. Like, it's just crazy. all the stuff that we get to do sometimes, and it's really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I would say, both of those, like, So What Fest was a huge one for us, like that. I feel like that was something that we kind of manifested to happen. For months we had been working to try and be noticed and to receive that opportunity, and so that was a huge honor. Playing Chain Reaction was a big one for
I've
me.
always wanted.
That was like a huge milestone for me. And then even recently, like a month ago, we got the opportunity to open for Set It Off in our hometown, and that was a sold out show, and it was our biggest show as a band, to play in front of 1,500 people. And to just walk out and see like the entire room packed.
Yeah, that was a crazy experience.
Yeah, and we had 2 days notice. So that was like a wild adrenaline rush of a time for us, for sure.
Yeah, the pictures and everything I've seen from it, it looked like just a friggin' awesome time.
It was so cool, dude. And they were so nice. Like everybody on that bill, like just such peaches. Such peaches. Like they were so awesome. So respectful, so cool. Like it felt like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here. And that was just a really cool experience, just to feel that. It's awesome.
Who else was on that bill?
It was Death by Romy, which is like this sick like girl super group, and all of the individual musicians have their own solo projects.
Okay.
But they come together and they have this really cool, like, not hardcore, but they sing and scream.
They're heavy too. I don't know.
It's really,
they shred though. Like they shred.
Yeah, like they were fantastic. And then Crown the Empire was on it as well. And then Set It Off. And I've been a fan of Set It Off for a very long time. Like I was a cinematics girly. Like it warmed my theater kid heart. And so having the opportunity to, get to play alongside them was really cool.
It's awesome.
I can't remember when exactly, but I think it was like 2016, 2017. My old band, we opened up for Set It Off, and it was just them and one other band on the tour. And we had like 3 locals. It was like us and a couple other locals, and then Water Parks.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Set It Off. And there was like people in the room probably like could fit in my office. Like that's how like big the crowd was at that time.
Oh damn.
And it was just crazy because like I recently like on Facebook, the memories pop up. I was just scrolling through it and it was like a picture with me in Austin. I was like, that's crazy. Like to see where they're at now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it means a lot, like when you kind of look back and you think, wow, like, it takes a lot of hard work to get to those points of like those pinch me moments. But you look back and you're like, like we've put in the time and the hard work and also the passion, and it's cool to see, we as a band, we have played for 2 people before. Every band has. And it's really, really cool, and I'm so grateful that we can go from 2 people, maybe 2.5 years ago at this one show on tour, to 1,500 people. So it's really cool.
Hell yeah.
So one of the questions the first time you were on the show was asked was what artists inspired you to start doing music? Now we want to ask you, and this goes for everyone. So Jeremy, Alex, y'all could feel free to chime in with this too. What artists inspire you to continue to keep doing music today?
Ooh, I like that. Oh, there's so many. Y'all go. I need to mold.
I've got one. For me, like one of the artists that inspire me the most and always has is Butch Walker. I think he's just a phenomenal songwriter. He's written on so many records that we all love, you know. Yeah, I mean, just he's the GOAT. He's the best. There's nobody else better, in my opinion. So, yeah, that guy.
All right.
So I listen to a lot of different genres, and
Sure.
so like my answers always like fluctuate.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I got three: Daniel Caesar, The Internet, and Tyler Childers.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
A little R&B and a little country. Yeah, that's just what I've been listening to lately. So it's just, I don't know, it's all inspiring to me.
Yeah.
Good.
I love that though. I mean, because I would get bored if I listened to the same type of music all the time.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll give a little different answer. So I'm a huge theater kid. Shocker. I know. But Jonathan Larson, who wrote Rent and Tick Tick Boom, is a major inspiration to me. His whole story of how he started, and he wrote Rent like when he was over 30 years old, and his story is so inspiring in terms of, there's not a time or an age limit on success.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and so he's a huge inspiration to me. In terms of like female artists, like I love Demi so much.
Yeah.
I love that she like decided, you know what, I want to play rock music now. Like, and I know people maybe don't expect that, or that's not something that some people would want me to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Like I love that music. So I
Those
really
are her roots. Those are her
right.
roots. I mean,
Yeah.
you listen to old Demi, you're like, wow, this is punk rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that artists are, being able to make the change to, if they want to try a different genre, that's okay. Like I think like as much shit as he was given, like MGK really opened the door for people to be like feel like they could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like there should be no limit on what an artist can do. And I think that's when, the business side of things can be really frustrating,
Mhm.
and we've all had it. Like I've had people in my past, record labels or whatever, kind of tell me, "Hey, so we want to work with you, but we only want to work with you this way in
Right.
this narrative." And so it's about like having the ability to say respectfully, no, I would rather kind of tread my own way than be put in a cookie cutter mold that you want me to be.
Absolutely. Also, just throwing out there of playing different genres, Dolly Parton's rock album is also great. Just saying.
I
We
love
love Dolly in this
Dolly.
house. We love Dolly in this house, baby.
It's great. It's great. I
Yes.
love it. Like just throw like her cover of Purple Rain
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
made me goosebumps.
even Beyonce's country record, like
Yeah.
I'm
It's
It
not.
got
was
some
not
jams.
bad. It was not bad. It was good.
Oh, well, yeah, the thing is, like, people give her so much crap about changing genre and doing something different. Like, I want to say to those people, like, you're obviously not an artist because you expect everyone to want to make the same record over and over. Like,
Right.
that
Yeah,
makes no
well,
sense.
I mean, it's like I forget what interview it is, but Linkin Park, they were talking about, are you going to make Meteora again? And they were like, why would we do that? We've already made it.
Mm-hmm.
It's already
Yeah,
happened. If
I
you want to
remember
see
that
Meteora,
interview because
go
he
listen
said
to
like we're not using ESP guitars anymore, and that made me laugh.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
It's just
mean, as you grow, your inspirations change as well, and like you want to try new things. You're an artist. It's okay.
and you want to stay relevant too.
Yeah.
Like you don't like it's so weird, because if you watch the same, if somebody remade a movie and then remade a movie or remade a, you'd be like, I'm so tired of watching this plot, and it's like no different with a record, you know?
Yeah.
It's like Steven Spielberg, yeah, he's great for sure, you know, and like you can keep watching his movies, they're all different, you know what I mean? It's no different than that kind of thing.
Totally. I also, just another thing I want to throw out there, just a little bit of like motivation for people, because you know, it was brought up about like an art or some artists not doing something until they were like making it until they're older. Oh yeah, you're rent that person. Okay. Also, for those people that like are down or like thinking that there's a time limit to success, there's not, because the biggest success that I can think of is fucking Colonel Sanders. Okay, hear me out. He did not get rich until he was 73 years old.
Hell yeah.
KFC didn't become a thing until like he didn't start making money until he was 73 years old.
He had to sit on the recipe that long.
He had to do a ton of different work, and he worked his ass off.
Absolutely.
Doing tons and tons of different shit until he finally, you know, made it.
When the chicken was ready to come out of the oven.
It was ready.
It was ready at that point.
I
agree with you completely, dude. I like all people, it's like just do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
If you want to make a rock record, cool. If you want to make a rap record, cool. If you want, does not matter. It's whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You want to sell chicken at 70 years old, do it.
Yeah. Or sell that recipe so you don't have to make chicken.
That's it.
Yeah. Sit back and collect that chicken money.
Absolutely. That greasy fingers. Collect coins, you know?
You know what? When you were talking about inspiration, Pat, I really thought you were going to be talking about yourself.
Because I thought you were about to talk about. I thought you were about to mention a milestone of yourself or something. And
I was gonna say, because it's really impressive and inspiring. Like Pat quit his full-time job to like do unsigned pop punk.
That's freaking sick.
It is. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
And because he was like mentioning like about like the age of success and
Colonel
stuff like that.
Patrick, I get my inspiration for the Colonel too.
Okay, we got one more question before we go to a quick break. If you could give our listeners a piece of advice that you know now that you wish you knew when you were first starting your musical journey, what would it be? Wow. Boys.
Boys.
Maggie's usually boys, you first. So I did it for you. Boys.
Thank you.
Get it. Yeah.
I think it's like, for me, it's like people really worry, and I think maybe TikTok and this stuff has made this worse. People are so worried about like a like and their metrics and their numbers and all that other shit. I don't think that matters like that, like to the same degree that they worry about. It'll be like they're small, they're just getting started, and they're like so worried about their numbers. Like, don't worry about that. Like, please just make your art and do it for what makes you tick, because that's totally what matters. Because it is so easy to get caught up in that numbers game, even when you're small, and like it does not matter at all. That would be like, that used to worry me when I had no business worrying about that.
No, that's a huge one.
Yeah, that's fair. Totally.
I would say time. You don't have to really stress about time as much. At least, I don't know. That's something that like used to bring me a lot of stress, is like kind of what we were just talking about. You have to have a certain amount of success by the time you're this age.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, as long as you are making shit that you like, who else cares?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Please do.
I just sounded like that Miranda Cosgrove meme. I'm so sorry. If someone doesn't believe in you, fuck them.
Absolutely.
And this this is something that I'm still trying to, get better at, because also as artists, we want validation. We want people to like what we make. But I think, especially telling my younger self, like, you need to surround yourself with people, whether it's friends or collaborators or a team, who believe in you and who support you just as much as you support them and what they're doing. And I think if you don't, if you consistently kind of worry about those people that don't fulfill your life and kind of enrich it with that positivity and that support, then it makes it draining and it makes it not fun. So just consistently, like, surrounding yourself with people who want to lift you up rather than drag you down.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
I mean, like, that's one of the things that we even, talk about all the time. It's already hard enough to get anyone to give a shit about your music. Don't focus on the people that don't.
100%.
But another thing that, like, popped in my head, just like that, I learned this from another interview we did, like, right way in the beginning, and it's stuck with me ever since. And it's actually been something that I use all the time. If you are a person that is obsessed with numbers, and that's okay. Also, if, like, numbers are, like, because you want to hit
they
these
are
goals.
important. They are
Yes.
important. It's just not the beginning.
No, for sure. So if you're a person that, like, is always going to be consumed by, like, having to hit certain numbers, like me, I am that way. I'm really bad with that. But one of the things that I learned to do is to try and create multiple tiers of goals. So, like, micro goals and macro goals. You want to have small goals and that lead up to your big goal, because you're not going to on day one hit that big goal.
Yeah.
So if you can get yourself making some micro goals, and make real goals that you can hit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm exactly the same way. I can definitely get in my head about the numbers and how many people listen to the song and all of that stuff. And, especially with Back to Hell, we've been lucky. Back to Hell has been, like, the most successful song that we've had. And I think a big reason why is because, we became less worried about the numbers aspect and more about, let's share the song. Let's have fun with the song instead of kind of putting this pressure on ourselves just to post for the sake of posting.
Totally.
And that's ultimately what I was getting at. It's like, if that's what they're focused on, like, and making little goals for yourself and, like, having goals and, like, hitting those number goals, so important. Like, it is so important to help you, like, keep going and to do it and stuff. But it's like, if you're focused on that too much, you will forget the art. And,
of course.
and, like, that's ultimately what I mean by the whole thing. Is like, if you're more worried about the number, it getting 100 plays or whatever, more than the actual song, then you've already fucked up.
Totally. No, I agree. 100%. I just wanted to share my micro and macro goals.
I like that.
That is good.
And I love goals.
We do that. Like, we have some goals. Maggie once a year is like, okay, here's my yearly goals. And she will have it broken down by weeks and days within a year's it's crazy.
I'm psycho.
Awesome. It's wild.
You have to have that person, though.
Dude,
that's gonna sit there with a fucking notepad and be like, okay, here we go. Here's our list.
It's crazy. And when we go through that and, like, we have that Zoom call where we talk about it, Jeremy and I are like, fuck. It's a lot. But it's like,
good luck. Have a good year.
Yeah.
I mean, every January, February, that's what it is. And it's awesome, though. Like, it's really great to see how far, like, after the year, it's like, did we reach some of these goals? Were we far away? You know what I mean? And so I think it's really great. But yeah, it's
Thanks. Yeah, when we started the band, we already were sitting on 2 EPs worth of music.
Oh wow.
So we were very lucky in terms of having like a huge cushion in terms of content and music videos during COVID. And I made a month by month Google Doc where we were putting out a song every 4 to 6 weeks. And looking back, we followed it, like 90% of that document we followed.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm the type A weirdo of the band, but it's okay.
But it's
so needed.
Yeah, you have to have at least one person like that is like that takes on that role, like because like in a band, in a company, in like in anything, you have to have that person that can see like this big vision. You know, it's because not everybody can do that. You know, I've been in multiple bands, you know, where none of them can do something like that except for me. And like, I mean, you'll have people that can't see past the week they're on. You know, it's but
members that only think about
the
their
shit out of the world.
Yeah, members that only, you know, they'll think about just their instrument and then not anything else that happens, you know. And so I totally get it. That's yeah.
I mean, everybody's different and excels at different things. But having that one person that can like guide through this mission of, you know, of what you want to do. Like I have a list as well. It's okay. Meg, you're good. I've got my year list as well. We go through it.
It's fun for me. Yeah, it's fun for me. I'm really proud of what we've been able to do, and especially as an independent band, like we fund everything ourselves. We, you know, come up with the creative vision. We collaborate with artists and, you know, our team of, you know, mixing engineers and our vocal editor and all of it. So it makes it very rewarding when we have a song like Back to Hell where we did all of this work ourselves and now we just get to enjoy it. So
awesome. I saw a dog and I was like, I didn't see the dog before, but now I see it.
This is the big one. Yeah, she's a lap dog, so sorry, she just kind of hopped up here.
No, you're
No
good.
worries.
You have a guest.
This is Rory.
Oh yeah, but absolutely, Maggie. That's, I mean, there's so much work that goes to being in an independent band. Like it's a crazy amount of work, and you guys are killing it. You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
And with that, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our next segment. What's up, friends? We're super stoked to tell you that we just partnered with GFUEL. And let me tell you, there is no more pop punk beverage on the market right now than GFUEL. GFUEL keeps you energized, focused, and hydrated. If you go to gfuel.com right now and use code Unsigned Pop Punk, you're gonna save 20% off your entire order. You can get it in the tub form and have 40 freaking servings of flavors like Rick and Morty's Unstable Portal Fluid, which is a delicious strawberry limeade, or get something in the can form like Sonic's Peach Rings or Crash Bandicoot's Wumpa Fruit. Go to gfuel.com and check it out for yourself. Let us know what your favorite flavor is. And once again, don't forget to use our code Unsigned Pop Punk to save 20%. It's a heck of a deal, man.
And we're back. Thanks so much for sticking around. We're hopping into our next segment. I think almost everyone's favorite segment, the Food for Thought segment. Because who does not like food?
True.
Yeah,
like food.
I love food. It's so delicious, and unless it's not, like, it's like it's not all delicious. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad food, but the food that's good is like
real good.
But yes, very true. And speaking of very good, so what would be your each one of yours the perfect on the road snack to keep you going during long drives?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Black bean tacos.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
all right.
I love the confidence in that answer. It was so niche.
It's look, I'm a sucker for black bean tacos, but yeah, that's not at all what I thought you were gonna say, Jeremy.
Okay, well, candy-wise, chocolate-covered raisins are my favorite.
I enjoy those.
They're
People
good.
either love them or hate them.
It's true.
Does that keep me going, like, on a physical level? No, it helps me emotionally. Um, I would also say chocolate milk. That's a big one.
Get you some protein.
Yeah, so what are you eating though?
Chocolate covered raisins.
Good call.
That's what my heart beats for chocolate covered raisins.
Oh, same. If we stop at Buc-ee's,
Yeah.
or like Buc-ee's or Wawa, like a sandwich, like a panini, or
Name good.
the Buc-ee's fajitas,
Oh,
like
those
the
are so good.
tacos. That's usually my go-to, like if we're on a long drive, it'll either be a panini or tacos.
So
Okay.
I'm a little different here,
He does.
and I don't know if I should.
No.
Okay.
It's burned me a couple times. I've had some gas station sushi before.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right. Your boy doesn't feel great.
You should have known better.
I should have. Yeah, I should have. But like realistically, Jeremy and Maggie, they know this. If we stop at a gas station, I get some form of bullshit every time. I cannot just go there and eat. I get something. It is a problem. It's a problem. And
Yeah,
so like it'll be like gas station pizza, I'm fine with. I'm so not picky. I'll eat whatever. But top choice is going to be Buc-ee's brisket sandwich. That's what I want. That's what's going to keep me going.
There was a time when we went to Wawa and he got a meatball sub.
Oh, nice.
And one of the meatballs rolled out of the sandwich and into the butt.
I went to bite said sandwich and it like totally shot out on the floor. We didn't know where it was. Jeremy was driving. He took a hard turn, and you look at the little hallway in the bus, and you just see like tumbleweed, just a stray
Hey,
just like
but 10-second rule. Did you grab it and eat it?
Dude, I grabbed it and I straight up shot it in the garbage can.
Okay.
I think I missed the first one, but no, I made it, but there was not a bag in the garbage can.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I've only been to Buc-ee's once, and
Lucky you.
And what I got was a Philly cheesesteak burrito, and it was fucking life-changing.
It's so good. Their burritos are awesome.
Yeah.
Their
I
biscuits
don't think I've had that yet, though. I'm gonna have to try that one next time.
It was so good.
Well, they've stopped doing their kiosks where you can order a lot of this stuff, like after like 10 o'clock or 10:30. Right? Like it used to, like we've done it at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning before, but it seems like now that they've kind of stopped.
You could still order stuff. You just gotta go up to like the little like people at the area at the back.
Oh, really?
You got to go talk to people.
Boo.
Wait, but this is huge because Jeremy, a lot of the time, he's vegetarian and stuff. So like a lot of the options for him aren't available unless he can order it like that.
Sure.
So that changes stuff. Jeremy, big things are coming.
Maybe.
So Atlanta is known for having some of the best chicken and biscuits in the US.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
If you guys have a band coming through on tour, where are you going to send them for some chicken and biscuits?
This is like the question for us because we are a biscuit band.
Okay.
We love them. Our manager Katrina visited us and came to our show last weekend, and we took her to 2 chicken and biscuit.
2 of my favorites. Yo, yeah. I'm a huge biscuit connoisseur. I literally will do anything for a biscuit. I will never say no. It is a biscuit time every time. Like them. Love them. Look, Martin's is a go-to place here in I think Georgia, just as a whole. Like, there's not many places like Martin's. They got a phenomenal biscuit. It's like a fast food style biscuit. There's like 5, 6 Martin's in Georgia. But anybody that's had it, I mean, Jeremy knows. They got a damn good biscuit.
Yeah.
It's good. It's not a fancy biscuit. Like, you're gonna order this biscuit. The paper bag is gonna have grease all over it. It's just the chance you will take. Okay?
Sounds like my kind of biscuit.
Yeah. That's what most people's biscuit.
It's good, you know. But we went to what, Bomb Biscuit the other day?
Yeah, we went to Bomb Biscuit, and I think they won a biscuit award or something.
Okay. They have a lemon pepper biscuit, and that was what they got the award, I believe, from. And
I don't think I've ever had like a good biscuit then, because they're all, to anything I've ever had is just like dry crumbs.
No,
like
no. Yeah, that's not a biscuit. That's not like you're describing what like people in London have, scones.
No, that's like, yeah, that's like a cookie. I'm not thinking of like that kind. I'm just saying, like, you know, like a Pillsbury biscuit or something.
Yeah,
you know, they're usually just dry as hell, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
yeah,
like,
we got the crumb biscuits, we got the flaky biscuits, you know, we got them all.
Croissant style biscuit. Like, Martin's that biscuit is a fluffy ass biscuit. Like, it is
Moist.
It's like a piece of cake almost.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
See,
it's
I'm
like
gonna have to
butter.
come down and try like a good
Oh,
biscuit.
come on down, baby girl.
That would probably be my vote. Is Martin's though.
Yeah,
So,
Martin's is so good.
they're gonna be like, oh, better than Martin's. I really like Maple Street biscuits. Hey,
I do like Maple Street.
But it's owned by the same people who own Cracker Barrel, but
Oh,
they
hell yeah.
only
good.
have them in Georgia and Tennessee. But it's like a breakfast all day place, and they have like big biscuits. Like it's not greasy like a Martin's biscuit, but it has fried chicken, an egg, gravy. Like it's stacked high.
Too much.
Okay.
Too much going on. Those are the fancy biscuits.
I'm telling you, it is so good. Yo, I'm about to send a photo of this biscuit I had to the Instagram of Unsigned so y'all can see this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm not. I'm on my phone. Hold on. I can make this work though.
Oh, it won't let me send y'all any photos.
Oh. That's silly.
I don't know if this will do it.
Turn down the brightness a little bit. I think you'll get it for that.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. That looks mighty tasty.
That's a Maple Street biscuit. It's good. It's good.
So,
like,
I gotta add on to this. Like when I think of a biscuit, I think of something, you know, you could just grab and eat. When we went there with them last weekend, they were eating it with a fork and a knife. And to me, I am biscuit.
I mean, if I was feeling brave, you could
yeah, I mean,
eat it with your hands.
I think like if
I've seen people eat Snickers with a knife and fork. It's civilized, you know.
I guess.
Jeremy, I've seen you eat your pizza with a knife and fork.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. I promise you have not.
Right there.
I promise you have not. Tell me where.
I don't know where. I've seen it before.
You have not. I promise you.
Some big ass New York style sliced pizza. This man's not eating it with his hands.
Nah. Not me.
You're acting like a little rascal right now.
I'm not. I eat deep dish with my hands too, dude.
I did too.
I'm just saying, like that would have been the one, and it
That
was.
Oh yeah. Well, we also didn't have any knives and forks when we did that.
Right.
We were all forced to use our hands in that one.
That's fair. All right. Now this one's also this one's a little thinker. So let's say you made it, you've hit the big time, right? McDonald's wants to make a special limited edition Glimmers meal. What's going in this meal, and what's the adult toy that's going to go with it? Because it's going to be for adults, right?
Sure.
Right.
And adults still like toys.
True.
I'd like to think the Glimmers meal will be for everyone, Patrick.
Kids get their own Happy Meals.
I'd like to think that anybody could partake, not trying to
And they can.
anyone, Patrick.
They can. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I don't know if McDonald's has one already, but like a spicy chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Very good. Fries. You can't mess with McDonald's fries.
No.
Like just leave them as
Perfect
they
as
are.
they are.
They stay warm longer than 5 minutes though. That's a necessity.
That is true. They age better than other fries.
Yeah.
Actually, some might even argue that they don't age. So
some may argue.
Years.
And then I'm trying to think of like a McFlurry flavor that I would be into. Honestly,
you can make your own McFlurry flavor and tell them to do it.
Okay.
And you can tell them, make sure that machine's working.
That's true. Okay, a chocolate covered strawberry McFlurry.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So you would have like the vanilla ice cream, you would have fudge, and then you would have strawberries in it. That would be it.
I support this. So what's the Glimmers meal toy that comes with it?
Oh,
Is it a pair of Maggie glasses?
Please?
Yes.
Yeah, Maggie glasses. Or, I mean, we all have dogs. If it was like little plushies of each of our dogs.
Or plushies of you as dogs?
There you go.
What you just said, I like that. I like that right there. I like
there you
that.
go.
I
And
mean,
you don't know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get one of each character.
I was thinking it could be like a little like plastic pink guitar, like my guitar.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Maybe just a little mustache.
There you go.
Little stick-on mustache or just a plastic mustache.
Either one.
Plastic one will last longer.
Yeah, it's fair.
It won't look as good, but
true. All right, Gibby.
So this is the question. This is the question. We were like, "Oh, I see you added that in."
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
If Glimmers was a potato, what kind of potato would you be?
Oh, if Glimmers as a whole, a sweet potato.
That's what I was gonna say.
Now, do I eat sweet potato a whole lot? No. Do I like it? Yeah. But I just think we're sweet people.
Now, are we talking like the full, like if we were just a full just potato? Now, are we talking like, are we cut up a certain kind of way? Are we like waffle shape?
The best.
That's up to you.
The best thing about this question is everybody's answer can be different. It's how you visualize it. We have had somebody say tater tots.
Ooh.
Good one.
Whatever. What kind of potato are you? Nobody said sweet potato yet, but are you just a sweet potato? Are you a sweet potato pie?
I think that I personally think we would be like a sweet potato souffle with the marshmallow on top.
That's extra.
That's so
Jeremy
good.
and I are not that extra.
No.
See, Jeremy and I, we're
Okay,
simple folk.
you're a raw sweet potato. That is
Raw?
boring.
I don't even think if I'm being real, I am I'm like a big thick ass hunk of mashed potato.
Yeah, it's Alex.
Love
Alex
that.
is he's just sitting over there, just being a crankerson. He's just a russet potato. That's all he is. Just a fucking
Loaded with
russet
gravy.
potato.
You know, I'm a piece. I'm some mashed potatoes with gravy. That's what I am.
I think I'm just a home style wedge, you know?
Nice. Can't go wrong with a
Little bit
good
of
old
salt.
wedge, you know.
Yeah.
Your
I'd
parents
like
made
to be a
ketchup
waffle
there.
fry. I'd like to be a waffle fry, but I think I'm a wedge for sure.
I love French fries. But part of me feels like I'm a sweet potato souffle. I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. See,
Thank
I
you.
can visualize you as a sweet potato souffle. So
I think I'm just a big spoonful of mashed potato because I'm so
I
thick.
think you're just damn russet. Okay.
I'm so thick.
I like Pat's original answer the first time he read that question. He said couch potato.
Hell yeah,
Brilliant.
dude. That's it.
There's so many different random things you could say for it. So
Great. It's wonderful.
it's fun. I think Gibby's right. I think we'll add it to every question or every food for thought segment from here on out.
Yeah.
Good one, man.
My
It's a
question.
good one.
Gibby got it. It's there forever now. Okay, but that's it for the food for thought segment. Now we're gonna hop into our rapid fire questions segment.
Friendships will be tested. Rapid fire questions.
Just gotta speak from the heart, shoot from the hip. Whatever's the first thing that comes to your brain, just follow your heart and just let it go. Just let it out.
Ooh.
All right. Monster Energy or Rockstar?
Neither.
Neither.
That's a good answer.
Rockstar. I like their fruit punch flavor.
All the same. That's the one I get.
Yep.
I like the strawberry mango thing one. That's a good one.
Alex,
I don't
what
think
about
I've had that one.
It's neither for me.
Okay. Pop punk or emo?
Okay, emo. Shocking, but yeah, emo. Fall
Yeah.
Out Boy and My Chem are emo. So
Then I'm gonna also say emo, and I'm glad that you asked us a question. So, yeah, it has to be separated, which it is.
Yeah, I guess I'd go emo as well.
Okay. Taylor Swift or John Mayer?
John Mayer.
oh, Taylor Swift.
I'm gonna have to say Taylor Swift on this one, even though I think John Mayer is super talented on guitar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. John Mayer is like, he's like
Yeah, he's
just
chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Yeah.
chef's kiss. He's delicious. He's delightful.
Oh yeah. All of that.
If we're going off of Taylor Swift's new record, for sure, I'm picking John Mayer.
You don't like it? I've listened to all 31 songs 3 times.
I'm sorry you had to do that. No,
I chose to. I chose to.
Look, as a huge Swiftie, I was disappointed because I just felt like she was using big words to use big words. And as an English major, I love big words. I just expected more dynamics. That's all. I just wanted it to be more than it was.
Look, I'm not even gonna lie. I did not know she released 31 new songs.
Yeah. Well, as a Taylord, I'm happy with what came out.
I'm
That's
a
amazing.
I'm a Red era and Fearless era person.
Red's my favorite.
Okay.
1989.
Don't Speak's my favorite.
There's so many good ones, and like
Yeah.
when you think of those records in comparison to what she just put out, I just don't. It's not close.
That's fair. Okay. Skinny jeans or baggy pants?
Skinnies.
Skinnies.
Yeah, skinniers. Yeah, for sure.
Disney Plus or Netflix?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
They got National Geographic.
They
It's
have
true,
Toy
they do.
Story 3, which I fucking bawled my eyes out to last night.
It's fair.
Dude, we're like, do you want to watch something? I found out she never watched Toy Story 3.
Oh,
Is
I
3
don't
the
think I have
one
either.
like where they're like at the incinerator and they all
Yes,
yeah.
that
That-
made me cry.
I remember watching that. I'm like, why am I crying? They're just toys.
I bawled my eyes out last night watching this movie.
They're rough.
I bet I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I don't know if
you
I've
should
seen
put it on
anything other
tonight.
than the first one.
Oh, the third one is incredible.
yeah.
If you want a good cry, watch it.
See, I don't feel like I ever really want to cry personally. I will, and things make me cry, but I don't go seeking it out.
I feel that. I respect that.
Where am I at? Oh, I almost skipped one. Stuffed crust or deep dish pizza?
Deep dish.
Both. They both have a
Oh.
good place in my heart.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so hard. Because
yeah.
I love deep dish, but then I had legitimate Chicago deep dish, and it's like a fucking casserole.
Yeah,
hard to eat.
it's very much different.
I can't eat much of it.
See, what for me when I hear deep dish, I think of like a Sicilian slice, just
Yeah.
thicker boy, and I like that.
Right.
Honestly, I just like pizza.
it's
It's
that's
all
that's a different style of deep dish than Chicago style deep dish.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just like pizza, so yes.
Same.
I'd say deep dish, I think.
Okay. Vans or Chuck Taylors?
Bands.
Chucks.
Ooh. I think I lean towards Chuck's on this one.
Right.
I've been a Doc Martens girl, but I always preferred Converse over Vans.
Sure. I've got a pair of all three of those actually.
I
Yeah.
technically do too, but I only wear my Vans.
That's fair. I would switch between my Vans and my Chucks, but currently my Chucks have my Dr. Scholl's in them.
Hell yeah.
That's
Important.
That's what I wear right now.
Important, dude. Yeah.
That's true. You need that support. So this is the last one. All American Rejects or The Offspring?
All American.
Ooh.
I
I'm gonna go All American Rejects, even though I do love The Offspring, and I want to try his hot sauce.
Ooh.
Who's got hot sauce?
The Offspring.
Offspring.
Offspring vocalist. Yeah, he's also a pilot. I know a lot of weird facts
knew
about
that.
him. Apparently,
I did know he was a pilot.
That's cool.
but yeah, he had the hot sauce too. I want to try really bad.
All right.
don't know
Matthews.
which one. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna say The Offspring.
I refuse to answer this question because I won't do that to my friends.
Yeah.
Both my friends. Offspring. Yeah, I mean it's tough. They're both great.
I don't
Yeah.
want to choose.
Yeah,
I saw-
don't wanna-
I saw like the look on your face, like that hurt of I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a
Isn't
hard
the
one.
Offspring playing Shaky Knees this year?
I think they're playing Saturday.
We're going Saturday.
I think we're gonna see them Saturday.
Well, there you go. Well, hopefully they hear this episode and know how much that you like them, Alex.
Yeah.
I'll just shoot them an email.
Oh, dude,
Like,
if
hey,
you
guys,
could just
We'll just send them this clip.
just be like, Alex really likes you. You don't know him. You don't like him because you don't know him, but he likes you.
yeah, he really likes you. Do you like him back? Check yes or no.
And then the box for yes make really large, and the box
Yeah.
for really small. So,
Well, absolutely. We don't want him to see the no. We just
Yeah.
want him to. Well, I
Actually,
guess
not
there's
even
only
there.
one option.
it's just yes and then yes.
Yes, and yes.
Yes or yes. Well, hell yeah, that's it. You did it. You finished the podcast. Now's your chance. Let everybody know what you got going on, where they can find you, and what's next.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a lot of new music that we've been working on. A song that we're putting out this summer. So definitely stay updated for that. You can find us on all social media platforms at Glimmers Band. We also have a website and a merch store, glimmersband.com. We have shirts. We have one hot sauce left in our drop, which is exciting. I think we're gonna maybe give it away. We'll see.
I'll take it.
Not if I buy it right now.
Yo, I don't think it's off of the merch store yet. So if you beat me to it, then no one gets it. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on. We're also going on tour this June. We're playing some shows in the Southeast and the Midwest with a few to be announced soon. So planning on touring more, and yeah, excited to get back out there.
Awesome. That's exciting to hear. Hopefully you make it towards my neck of the woods, I guess. But
Where are you based again?
I'm in Minnesota.
Oh, we've never been to Minnesota.
I've only ever been
We
to
can make it
Larks.
happen. Pat can book a show.
Good to know. Absolutely good to know. We have friends out there, so we will make it happen.
You'll have to try and make it happen, obviously, in the summertime, because we only get a couple months, okay?
Right.
Otherwise, it's not even travelable. No, it's not that bad. But
I don't do well the colds.
it gets real cold here, though. Real cold. But I'll keep you warm. I'll give you my sweatshirt. I'll open my sweatshirt and hug you with it.
No lie, I bet that is so comfy. So down. so down. Our beards will get interlocked. They'll be like Velcro.
Yeah, they'll just like maneuver themselves around each other.
All in. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. It was awesome. It was super fantastic to get to connect again and spend some time with us.
Absolutely. We really appreciate you, and thank you so much for inviting us, but also cheering us on every time we put a song out. It means a lot whenever we have something new and I see that y'all have added it, or maybe you reacted to Back to Hell. So we just appreciate it.
It's all our pleasure. So thanks for having your dog come hang out with us too.
Absolutely, dude. She had a good time.
Awesome. Well, this has been another episode of Where All My Friends Go, and we will see you next Monday.
I love it.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for checking out the show. Please hit that like, subscribe, or follow button so you never miss an episode. And thank you so much to those of you who already are. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or anywhere else you stream your podcasts. If you're in the position to help us grow and like behind the scenes access and exclusive shows, head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/unsignedpoppunk. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to see on the show and what other content you'd like to see. Thank you all so much.